Dust rises in the valley of Abel. A young man bends over the plow, 12 yoke of oxen, straining the furrows of farmer, rooted in the soil of his fathers. Into that ordinary morning walks a prophet. He lays his cloak upon the shoulders of the plowman and walks on. The cloak is not theft. It is commission and unspoken anointing that changes a life in a single gesture. Elisha understands at once God has called. This is the hour. 4 years Elisha walks with Elisha, learning, watching, obey. He sees thunder answered, drought broken, and the fierce loneliness of a prophet who stands against a nation's idolatry. In those years, his courage is forged. His faith is trained by obedience. On a wind-torn ridge, Elijah asks, "What shall I do for you before I am taken?" Elisha answers with a bold, dangerous prayer. "Let a double portion of your spirit be upon me, not greed, but responsibilities." Right to carry the prophetic office, to bear the burden of God's voice for a nation. Elisha tests the mantle. He parts the Jordan with Elisha's cloak. He purifies the poisoned waters of Jericho, making life possible again. He multiplies a widow's oil so her sons are not taken into slavery. Each act proves that God's power continues through faithful obedience. These miracles are signs of provision, healing, and justice. A woman of Shunem gives him a room. He promises a son. Joy turns to grief when the child dies. Elisha refuses to accept finality. He prays, stretches himself over the boy, and by persistence and prayer brings the child back to life. Mercy answers persistence. Elisha becomes a stabilizing force in a turbulent age council to kings, teacher of the sons of the prophets, healer of Naaman the Syrian, and a voice that steadies a nation. In his later years, he prophesies to King Joash. Even after death, his bones become an instrument of life. When a dead man revives upon touching them, an astonishing final testament to God's enduring power. Elisha's life is a summons. Burn the plow, leave the old life behind. Ask not for comfort, but for responsibility. Seek not ease, but the double portion of spirit that carries weight. Faithfulness, obedience, and courage shape a legacy that outlives a lifetime. Step into the mantle God places before you.